Before we begin, guys, I want to ask you guys for a huge favor. Go ahead and subscribe, because as you can see here, I'm only at 239 subscribers. How sad. So make sure that you subscribe, click that notification button so that you can get all my new content. Okay, so here are the interest rates for the month of May. And this is going to be one thing that I'm going to be looking at very closely during this next week. Realizing that Bitcoin had a pretty harsh dip and the altcoins went down along with it, I'm wondering, will Voyager still offer these great interest rates, right? So, but I am also looking at, will they be able to offer the same interest even with a huge crash in between? So that's one thing that I'm going to be paying very close attention. But anyways, other than that, let's move on straight to the important information that we had here, and it was that Voyager Digital. So Voyager Digital sees a 16% increase in quarterly revenue. Now, one thing that I want you guys to realize is that volatility is very good for Voyager or for any app like say Coinbase or whatever. The way that they make money is by people selling and buying, and they do that because of the spread that they put on for cryptos, right? So whenever you buy something, you're paying a little bit of that portion to Voyager or to Coinbase or whatever, Binance, whatever it is that you're using to purchase, you're paying a little bit to them, right? So volatility is very good for these companies, right? So they want more buying, more selling anyways. So don't think of the crash as being bad for Voyager. For them, it was good, right? They made a lot of money. Obviously, they want to see a recovery so that more people get into crypto. But yeah, I do think we have a recovery coming. Again, not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and let's ravel down what this was about, okay? So one thing that I found very interesting was that newly funded accounts in May have already surpassed the whole month of April, with currently 1.6 million verified users, okay? And about those, I believe it was like close to 600,000 were funded accounts, so accounts with money. Out of those funded accounts, one thing that was very interesting, they don't mention this here on this article, right? But they did, Steve Ehrlich, the CEO, mentioned that about 25% of Voyager users hold the VGX token, okay? So 25% hold the VGX token. So if he can keep that ratio up as the new accounts are being funded, what's going to happen to the VGX token, right? I'm going to let you guys decide. If 25% of the people on Voyager still own the Voyager token, and more people are going in and more people are buying the Voyager token, what's going to happen to the Voyager token, right? It's pretty obvious. The Voyager token's only going to go up, right? So it seems like a lot of the people on Voyager do purchase the Voyager token, okay? So that's one thing that makes me very, very bullish on Voyager. And I think one of the reasons why we do see the Voyager token price down right now at 245, well, it's actually up, right, in the last week or whatever. But if we look at it in the long term, right, it's just been going on a downtrend. And I think we know why, right? Well, there's this coin swap that's supposed to happen, and when this coin swap happens, a lot of things are going to go very nicely for Voyager, right? This coin swap is pretty much Voyager. The VGX token is relying on this coin swap, and this coin swap will, or not, sorry, not coin swap, coin merger, right? This merger is going to make Voyager, so according to some of the stuff that they said back in December, they're going to be able to trade in Europe. Now that's another thing that makes me very, very bullish on Voyager and the VGX token in particular, is that when you have this whole new market in Europe that can now purchase and has has used for the VGX token, what do you think is going to happen to the VGX token, right? So if you have all these people, right? Imagine all these people here, you know, this guy here, now he buys this guy here, right? And he buys the VGX token, right? And all these people in Europe buying the VGX token, what's going to happen to the price? Obviously, it's only going to go up, right? So again, another reason for me to be bullish on the VGX token. Okay. I am going to make more videos on why I think it's pretty much a no-brainer to purchase the VGX token now at this price because of what they are going to offer here. Okay. If I thought it was a no-brainer at $4 when VGX was at $4, I thought it was a no-brainer when it was at $3.50. I thought it was a no-brainer when it was at $3. If you look at the loyalty program and what they offer, for me, it is a no-brainer at $2.50. Now, I'm not saying go all in at $2.50 right now. If anything, I think you can get it at a better price. It looks like Voyager is honestly on a steady downtrend, right? And it's literally just waiting on this merger, or the token swap they're calling it, this token swap to actually happen. Then you're going to see something crazy happen to the VGX token, and that's going to, I'm pretty sure it's going to go up, and it's going to go up nicely, and it's going to be nice for the people who purchased before, right? I think we have a lot of people on the sidelines right now waiting for this to happen to see how it goes down, and once they see what does happen, then they're going to go in and purchase some Voyager. I think it's, for me, I'd rather purchase before when it's cheap, and then take that sort of small gamble. I don't think it'll drop anymore, or if it does drop, I don't think it'll drop much, right? But if it goes up, I do think it'll go up a lot, which again, it's got a lot of upside, right? So that's one reason why I think this Voyager token is great, okay? So again, in this meeting, there were a lot of things that made me very bullish. First off, realizing that, hey, they can go to Europe whenever they want, right? The Europe market is whenever they want. The only thing that's keeping them from going to Europe is the security and the scaling. Okay, so security and scaling, and this is a good thing, right? I like that Voyager is taking the time to make sure that their current clients are very safe, okay, and their money is safe, and that they're giving their current clients the best service that they can. Okay, so this is something that I really, really like, because thinking about what any other company would do, if they had the time, if they had the opportunity to go to a whole different market, I think a greedy company would take that instantly. A good company would do that appropriately. And that's what Voyager is doing. And that's another reason why I really like this Voyager company. And then the leaders that are moving this company forward. Okay, they're doing it slowly, they're doing it securely, and again, making sure that they could scale everything properly. Okay, so that's really, really good. Another thing that we heard that another reason for us to be bullish is going to be the debit card, right? They said that the debit cards are pretty much ready to go. They're doing some trials and seeing how the debit cards will seeing how the debit cards will also have a part in this Voyager loyalty program. Then that again makes me bullish on the VGX token, right? So there's just so many reasons why I'm bullish on this VGX token, and the only reason for me to be bearish on the VGX token is how Bitcoin does, okay? Because we all know that Bitcoin can carry this market up, or it could carry it down. If Bitcoin does bad, then we kind of know what's going to happen to the VGX token, okay? So again, always do your purchases with that in mind, that your altcoins are always going to be affected by Bitcoin. So remember that, okay? But I do think that Voyager has great usage, and if I do see it anywhere near right? I've been picking up the Voyager token every time I can. So, okay, I am very bullish on this Voyager token. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you guys bullish on the VGX token, or are you guys bearish on the VGX token? I'm just waiting for this token swap, and I'm pretty sure this token will only go one way, and that's going to be up, right? I don't see it going down for any reason. Okay, so anyways, guys, leave me a comment down below, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Crypto 3000 out.